Okay, so how to access elements, how to access classes. How to access classes. And how to access ID. So these are the things we already done. And today we will discuss about events in JavaScript. So there are multiple kind of events which are going to be available in JavaScript, like click event, double click, DBL click, and mouse over, mouse out, mouse move, and focus, blur, key press, key up, key down. So like this, a lot of events we have. And one more is on context menu. On context menu, cut event, copy event, paste event. Like this, there are multiple events. And there is one more event called onload event, load event. Okay, so all these are basically a JavaScript related elements on top of the browser, on top of the web page. So how to create event, how to add event, all those things we will see. How to create event, how to add event on element. So there are multiple ways to do this. The first one is creating event. First step is access element important. Access element. And one more point, there are multiple ways to create event. The one is from JavaScript we can create, and the second one is from HTML element we can do that. Okay, first step is the access element. This one we will see first. From JS, how we can do that. In the JS, whenever you want to create event, first of all, first step is access element. Second step is add event listener. Add event listener on top of element. Add event listener on top of element. Third step is add two parameters into the function. Parameters into function. The first parameter is event name. Second parameter is event handler. And fourth point, create event handler. Create event handler function. That's it. This is going to be a JS process to create event. Okay, so there are multiple ways. The first way, JS nunchi ela pecha. And second one is from HTML how to create event. Second process from HTML how to create event. So in this, what we need to do is for HTML element, we need to attach attribute. We need to attach attribute. That's it, enough. But we need to create a function. We need to create a function in JS. So both steps, both procedures I will tell. First of all, we will go with the from JS how we can do the event. And this will be the notes. And yeah. new folder 24 by. From JS, how we can do that? Let me save the program. Click event dot.html. First of all, we need to create element. Okay, so my element is simple h1 element, and this one is click me. And let me write a style sheet for the h1, which is having some background color. Okay, light coral, and color of the element will be something like white, and the text alignment center. Now let me execute the program where this h1 is got created. Okay, I got h1 here, and it is showing that please do the click me. When I do click on this particular one click element, I just want to fire a event. So whenever you want to fire a event, you need to write a JavaScript there. So write a script now. Script, and the first step is we need to access the element. First step is we need to access the element. Access element. How to access element is very simple. So document dot, we already know that. Document dot get elements by tag name of the tag is h1 of 0. Index we need to specify, we know that. And let me store this one into some variable where a is equal to, or element, this is element, right, where e is equal to something. E is my variable name. And second step is add event handler on this. Add event handler on element. So this is very simple. E dot add event listener. E dot add event listener. Listener name is click. And third one is a function. We need to write a function, fun one, something like that. And the third step is implement event handler. Implement event handler. Event handler is function one. So then function fun one, and which is going to be having implementation of something alert. You clicked on me. You clicked on me. You clicked on me. Set. And finally, what I want to do is I just want to execute it. So browser already running, and click on this. And you clicked on me. When we do click on h1, output got, that output is you clicked on me. So event fired basically. So following three steps. Three steps are very important. The first step is access element. Second step is apply add event listener method. Add event listener method having two parameters. So first parameter is click. Second parameter fun. Fun is my custom function name. And third step is we are going to be trying to implementing the event handler. So when we try to implement the event handler, so what is going to be happen here? So click is the event, and whenever we do click, function is going to be called, and this function is going to be trying to implementing all this way. Okay, so now the second step is how to create an event from HTML. How to create event from HTML. This program I want to do. Click event one. I will take next new and save it as click event one dot HTML. Now the concept is same basically. Copy everything and paste here. And only one point we have to miss out. That is going to be we don't want to access element. We don't want to write the event handler also. So we need to create the function. This function is handler function. Handler function is compulsory. In this part, only handler function required. And take the handler function, copy it, and go to the element and on click. There is attribute called on click. So we have to use attributes now. In on click, I need to paste the function. That's enough. In on click, I need to paste the function one. That's enough. And right click on this, open in default browser, and click on this. Yes, you clicked on me. I got it. You clicked on me. So same procedure, but functionality is different. Adding event from HTML, okay, one thing, and add event from script. This is okay. So let me go with the multiple kind of other events now. Taking new, mouse over, mouse out, dot HTML, and same H1 I'm taking, mouse over on me, over on me, and style also I'm writing. And H1 background color brown, color white, text align center, and finally output will be this one. Yeah, mouse over on me. So what I want to do is I need to write a script for this script, and here on mouse over, and one more is on mouse out, on mouse out. One is the event called on mouse over, one is the event called on mouse out. So when we do on mouse over function m over, I'm writing a function mouse m out is my one more function. So when we do mouse over, what I want to do, I want to change the inner text. So whenever you want to change the inner text, definitely we need to access the element document dot get elements by tag name. Sorry, yeah, tag name, and name of the tag is h1 of 0, and dot inner text, inner HTML is equal to mouse over, and when we do the mouse out, I just want to do the inner text, inner HTML just be removed. Try to understand this, and let me open the default browser. And mouse over is not working. Why? Because of we are not attaching the event for the attribute. Take m over here, and paste in the m over, mouse over. Take m out, and paste here. Yep. Now just do the mouse over, and yeah, removing. When I remove the mouse out, the same thing is going to be happening. So the same HTML context I want to make it placed. Mouse over on me. This is what actually in the mouse out. Now you see, when we do mouse over, what happened? Mouse over. When we do mouse out, what happened? Mouse out. Got it? Understand? Let me do one more event called key press. A focus blur events. We will see. Save it as. This program is going to be saving to focus blur dot HTML. And let me go with the focus blur events working on text input type text, placeholder, enter username. So then trying to writing a script, and first event is function FCS nothing but focus. Sorry, FCS nothing but focus. Function BLR nothing but blur. Two events I'm writing. What is the focus? What is the blur? Take FCS, attach to the on focus event, on focus FCS, on blur BLR. Just take it BLR. Attached to the BLR. Sorry, blur. So when we do focus, okay, the attribute I'm writing like this. This is the first attribute, second attribute, third attribute, fourth attribute for element. So when we do focus, what I want to do is I want to access the element. Just everything is simple. Document.write, document.get elements by tag name. And the name of the tag is h1, input of 0, and dot background color I want to change. Style background color is equal to light gray. Then go with this. And when we do the blur, I want to remove the background color. Let's try to understand it. So there is an input box. And when we do focus, background color updated. When we do the blur, background color removed. So focus nothing but clicking inside text box. Blur nothing but clicking outside text box. Let me write down. Focus, blur. Focus nothing but clicking inside box, text box. Blur nothing but clicking outside of text box. These are the two things we need to remember. And there are multiple key events available. Key nothing but there are some mouse events, there are some key events. What are the different type of key events? Nothing but what is the focus, one is the blur, focus, blur, and key press, key down, key up, and one more is yeah, these are the multiple key events which are going to be available. We need to remember. And maybe this focus event you can't understand, I think so now.